Safety first. TN must assure Kerala that all instruments for monitoring the dam's safety are in place. The Supreme Court's direction on Monday to the Supervisory Committee for the Mullaperiyar Dam on the issue of the maximum water level has revived the controversy surrounding the dam. Located in Kerala, the water body is operated and maintained by Tamil Nadu to meet the water requirements of 5 of its southern districts. The order was issued while hearing a petition raising apprehensions about the supervision of water levels of the reservoir, especially during the rainy season. Kerala has also been experiencing unusually heavy spells of rain. During October 18 to 25, the dam too received a substantial inflow. Despite the court's nod in 2014 to store water up to 142 feet, Tamil Nadu has been careful in drawing as much water as possible so that the level does not reach the permissible level ordinarily. A few days ago, Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan wrote to his Tamil Nadu counterpart, M.K. Stalin, referring to the heavy rainfall in the catchment and emphasizing the urgent need for the gradual release of water. His letter should be viewed more as a note of caution than anything else. During a debate in the Assembly on Monday, Mr. Vijayan categorically stated that there was no threat to the dam and was also appreciative of the Tamil Nadu authorities, who, he noted, were highly empathetic to Kerala's demands. With camaraderie prevailing between the two states, Mr. Stalin and Mr. Vijayan would do well to send out a strong message that there is no room for passion and chauvinism on a technical and complex subject such as the operation and maintenance of Mullaperiyar. As the issue of dam safety is a recurrent one, it would be in the interests of all stakeholders that the remaining works to strengthen the dam are done at the earliest, for which the approval of the Kerala and central governments is required. Some sections in Kerala may argue that the completion of the works will only make the case of Tamil Nadu stronger in the context of its long-standing demand of raising the water level to the original 152 feet. But, what needs to be kept in mind is that the works are meant to strengthen the dam. It has been suggested that Kerala give its permission, a prerequisite for Tamil Nadu to get the centre's clearances, while stating that this will not be prejudicial to its position on the issue. Tamil Nadu too should ensure that all the instruments for monitoring the safety and health of the dam are installed and are functioning properly. As there are sufficient scientific and technological tools to respond effectively to any legitimate and genuine concern, every player should adopt a rational approach while deciding on the storage levels and safety aspects of the dam.
As India created history by administering 100 crore vaccine doses against COVID-19, All India Radio salutes all the doctors, nurses, other frontline workers, and all those who got vaccinated and made this possible. Even though the country has achieved this feat, we caution our listeners that the battle against COVID is not yet over. We appeal to our listeners to get fully vaccinated at the earliest and also help others get vaccinated. During the festival season, please follow these 3 simple steps. Wear a face mask, maintain 2 gaz ki doori for social distancing, focus on hand and face hygiene. For any COVID-related information and guidance, contact national helpline numbers 011-239-78046 and 1075. And now the news. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will attend the 16th East Asia Summit, which will be held virtually today. The East Asia Summit is the premier leaders-led forum in the Indo-Pacific. Since its inception in 2005, it has played a significant role in the strategic and geopolitical evolution of East Asia. More from our correspondent.
At the 16th East Asia Summit, leaders will discuss matters of regional and international interest and concern, including maritime security, terrorism, and COVID-19 cooperation. Leaders are also expected to accept declaration on mental health, economic recovery through tourism, and green recovery, which are being co-sponsored by India. Apart from the 10 ASEAN member states, East Asia Summit includes India, China, Japan, South Korea, Australia, New Zealand, United States, and Russia. India, being a founding member of the East Asia Summit, is committed to strengthening the East Asia Summit and making it more effective for dealing with contemporary challenges. It is also an important platform for furthering practical cooperation in the Indo-Pacific by building open the convergence between ASEAN outlook on Indo-Pacific and Indo-Pacific Oceans Initiative. Anupam Mish, AIR News, Delhi.
The Prime Minister will attend the 18th ASEAN-India Summit to be held virtually tomorrow at the invitation of Sultan of Brunei. The summit will be attended by heads of state and heads of government of the ASEAN countries. The 18th ASEAN-India Summit will review the status of ASEAN-India strategic partnership and take stock of progress made in key areas including COVID-19 and health, trade and commerce, connectivity and education, and culture. Important regional and international developments including post-pandemic economic recovery will also be discussed. The Supreme Court today ordered a probe into the Pegasus surveillance case by a 3-member expert committee. The committee will be headed by retired Supreme Court Judge Justice R.V. Ravindran. A bench comprising Chief Justice of India N.V. Ramanna and Justice Suryakant and Justice Hema Kohli observed there has been no specific denial by the centre on the issue. The Supreme Court will monitor the function of the committee. The court observed that while it is the era of information technology which is crucial for our daily lives, it is equally important to safeguard the privacy of citizens. Chemicals and Fertilizers Minister and Health Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandaviya has said that the investment in India's pharma sector has gone up after the pandemic. He said the government has always been pro-industry and industry-friendly. Speaking at Invest India's Investors Summit virtually, Dr. Mandaviya said the leading companies of the world should take advantage of the efforts being made by the Government of India to make the country the best investment destination. He said today India is the largest manufacturer or supplier of generic medicines. The minister said India is seeing to it that the world gets affordable medicine. Former Punjab Chief Minister and Congress stalwart Captain Amrinder Singh today said he will launch a new political party soon. Interacting with media at Chandigarh, Captain Amrinder said he has finalized the name and symbol of his new political party and nod of Election Commission is being taken. He claimed his detractors in Congress were threatening and harassing his supporters. Captain Amrinder vowed he will not rest till he secured the future of his people and his state. He said the misinformation is being spread that the government led by him did nothing. He presented his report card before the media and counted his achievements and promises fulfilled by him. Captain Amrinder had resigned as Punjab Chief Minister on 18 September after months-long power tussle with Navjot Singh Sidhu. More than 103 crore 53 lakh COVID-19 vaccine doses have been administered in the country so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. Health Ministry said over 55 lakh 89,000 doses were administered yesterday. India reported more than 13,000 new cases during the last 24 hours. India's active case load stands at 1,62,661 and it is the lowest in 242 days. Active cases account for less than 1% of total cases and it is currently at 0.48%, the lowest since March last year. The ministry said the recovery rate is currently at 98.19%, highest since March last year. Daily positivity rate is at 1.03%. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh has said that the rise of serious threats such as terrorism, piracy, drug trafficking and climate change have thrown new challenges for the Indo-Pacific region. Addressing the inaugural session of Indo-Pacific Regional Dialogue 2021 through video conferencing, Mr. Singh said the nature of these challenges in the region has considerable transnational implications which require a cooperative response. He stressed on the need to find convergence of interests and commonality of purpose on maritime issues. The minister said India is committed to respecting the rights of all nations as laid down in the UN Convention on the Law of Seas. Indian Army is celebrating the 75th Infantry Day today. The day is being observed as a remembrance of the first military event of independent India when the Indian Army repelled the first attack on the Indian soil on 27th October 1947 in the Kashmir Valley. The victory was accomplished by the personnel of the 1st Battalion of the Sikh Regiment. Director General of Infantry, Lieutenant General A.K. Samantra, in his message on All India Radio, complimented the infantrymen for their selfless devotion to duty and professionalism, while serving under trying and difficult conditions. He acknowledged their invaluable contribution in thwarting the inimical actions of adversaries.
In response to the threat posed to the sovereignty and territorial integrity of our nation, on this day in 1947, the leading elements of the Indian Army from 1st Battalion of the Sikh Regiment air-landed at Srinagar and fought the raiders gallantly. The gallant action of these valiant infantry soldiers reversed the tide of the battle and contributed significantly towards restoring status of the state as an integral part of independent India. And infantry rejoices thwarting the inimical actions of adversaries by being poised, trained and motivated at all times. Braving the impossible is the second nature of an infantryman.
In the men's T20 Cricket World Cup today, England will face Bangladesh at 3:30 p.m. and Scotland will take on Namibia at 7:30 p.m. Both the matches will be played in Abu Dhabi. Last night, Pakistan defeated New Zealand by 5 wickets at Sharjah Cricket Stadium and registered their second straight win in the Super 12 stage. And that is the end of this news bulletin.